What's up, my friends? Matt with BAAM Ranch. Figured I'd bring y'all to Sam's Club with me. We're going to run in here and make our prepper food run, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we haven't done one of these in a couple months, so figured I'd come up and get some, long-term storage food, and I'd bring y'all along with me. As a side note, did you know if you go to the bakery at Sam's and ask if they have any buckets from the icing and stuff, if they have them, they'll give them to you for free. Those are food grade buckets. They might have a little bit of the buttercream icing, residue left in them. Wash them out. Bam, you got a free couple buckets that you can store some of your dried goods, your rice, beans, corn, wheat, that kind of stuff. You can store that stuff in those buckets after just a little bit of cleaning, and better yet, you don't have to make a special trip to go somewhere else to get them. So we'll see if they have any extra buckets while we're in here. Well, anyway, let's fight this crowd and go on inside and see if they gripe about me walking around with a camera. Oh man, this place is busy today. Hope this wasn't a mistake. Should have gone earlier this morning, but oh well. How are you?
Doing good. You okay today?
So far, anyway. You can tell sports ball season is just around the corner. Actually, my son is playing football this year. I wonder if they have any of the seat pads. I don't see any. Man, I need to get one of those. That's a pretty good sized tote. I wish I could find them that fit. Those seem kind of flimsy, but I wish I could find them that fit under the bed. There's a lot of storage space under the bed that just goes unutilized. See, what I'm looking for is when everything is not working, not having to do dishes is kind of a big deal whenever your water resources and electricity and all of that stuff is out. So we'll definitely pick up some more of these. We've been lazy, not wanting to do dishes, so we've blown through what we had. I like that, but it's so tall it's hard to store. I think these will actually fit on the shelf, so I'll get those instead. So lots of the individual spoons and forks. I was looking for one that had, there we go, right here, this. It's got a napkin. And does it have the napkin? No, it doesn't include the napkin, but that's fine. I get some of these. They're individually packed. Go ahead and pick some of those up. Throw a bunch of them in the truck. Throw a bunch of them in my wife's car. And once again, that'll save on dishes and stuff. Go ahead and grab some of my true addiction here. So got the oatmeal. This is that's the bulk stuff. I want to go for the individually packed stuff. Just a little bit easier. And you can just pour water directly in these packets. Your time's worth something. Frustration free. Non-filtered raw honey actually has an indefinite storage life. There's honey that they found in the pyramids. It's still just as good today as it was whenever they harvested it. Prices on it aren't as bad as what I would expect. I mean, everything's still more expensive than you want to pay, but is what it is, right? So now these number 10 cans are popular with some people, but I don't like them because once you open it up, that's it. I know it's cheaper and everything, but of course this is peas and green beans, but with just the individual cans, you don't have to eat the whole freaking number 10 can size amount, as soon as you open it up. Like there, the baked beans, I'd much rather have these in individual serving size. Well, not individual serving, but a manageable size can. That way I'm not stuck trying to keep the rest of them good. I'll grab some Wolf brand chili just because it makes almost any meal go further. Okay, your staples of your dried goods are corn, wheat, rice, and beans. A certain amount of the wheat can be stored in the form of pasta. However, what I like is the angel hair pasta. It's thinner, so it actually cooks faster when you've got limited resources on what you can use to boil water with. They don't have any, so I'll just get some of this. But the angel hair pasta uses a whole lot less energy to cook than anything else. I kind of splitting hairs there, but you know, if I have my choice, I'd rather buy the angel hair for storage purposes anyway. These jars of sauce, here's some normal sauce. I don't know. I think we'll just can some of our own stuff for that price. What do y'all like better? The ravioli or SpaghettiOs? I'm gonna go with SpaghettiOs, at least for this go around anyway. It's a 12 pack of it, so that's a little bit less than $1 a can. Not too bad. I like this canned chicken. You can use it for just about anything. Canned chicken spaghetti. I even make some get out of the way here. I even make some really good quesadillas with them. Condiments. I think we're good on condiments. And that's more than what I want to store anyway. They have, yeah, here we go. Individually packed condiments are pretty nice. Peppered gravy mix. It's just easy. Some of the dried mashed potatoes, not too bad of an idea either. They moved all of this stuff. It's in a completely different spot. It's 12 pounds for $9.30. Let's see. Pinto beans. Oh man, I don't know. I normally buy this stuff right here. It's crazy how much the prices have gone up over the last couple years. I like the jasmine rice better, so we'll get 2 bags of this. I don't know. We'll go with 1 bag of beans for today. We don't use beans as much as we use the rice, so I'll just get 1 of these, and then I'll get 2 bags of the jasmine rice. We just go through. Do they have something that's a 30-pound bag? Because 30 pounds of rice fills up a 5-gallon bucket perfectly. Let's see. No, they don't have it. They used to have them. Okay, y'all see this stuff? The blend by Kinder's we use this on absolutely everything. That's some good stuff. Try to pick some of that up if you can. It's nothing but salt, pepper, garlic. It's all you need to cook with. We use it with every meal that we cook. I'm debating on whether or not I want to pick up any flour today. I don't think so. Not today anyway. I'm a little limited on space. I'm in the wife's car. I think I'm going to skip the flour. I used to store whole wheat flour, but it sucks making bread out of whole wheat flour. Just regular old white flour, or even specifically bread flour. I tend to buy good flour. I don't buy cheap flour. It just works a whole lot better for cooking with. I need to grab some multivitamins too. I like to tell myself that I'm going to be better and more consistent about taking them, but I always seem to forget about them. I just wanted to say this right quick. If you're one of those people that leaves your basket sitting in the parking lot, you're an asshole. Do the right thing. It's not that difficult. Go put your damn basket up. All right, so got my wife's little Buick loaded down about as much as I want to load it, and we're on the way home. So there were a few things I was wanting to get that they did not have, one of which being non-fat powdered milk. That stuff stores forever, use it to cook with. It's just a good thing to keep around. There was that. What was there? There was something else. Oh yeah, it was the electrolyte replacements to go in your water. I was wanting to get some of those. They didn't have those either. But not a huge haul today. It's just kind of a routine in town. Got a chance to run by and get some storage food. So we like to do that every now and then. One thing I will tell you about Sam's or Costco or anything like that is if you go on like a Tuesday at 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, the only people there are the ones that are there for business purposes, most generally anyway. So it's a lot less crowded, and you don't have all the people, standing there blocking the whole aisle, just being rude, standing in everybody's way and completely oblivious to the fact that there's other people living on the planet other than them. But anyway, it is a little cheaper to buy that stuff in bulk. We buy stuff in bulk when we get the opportunity, whenever we get the chance to do it. But actually, believe it or not, the majority of our food storage stuff comes from every trip we make to the store. We get something useful. We don't really have any rules set on what is useful, but if we're going to grab something from Walmart or whatever, we'll stop and we'll grab a 2-pound bag of rice or a 1-pound bag of beans. Maybe it's a pack of a 4-pack of Bic lighters, or a 2-pack of the little green Coleman camp propane bottles. But just buying something useful every time you go to the store. It doesn't have to be expensive, and it doesn't have to be big amounts of it. And there's an argument to be made that storing at least a couple 5-gallon buckets of the small 1-pound bags of rice, there's value in that. It's just absolutely necessary that somebody is going to come by and you're going to help them out, and you should, to at least somewhat help other people out. And it's a whole lot easier if you got to help somebody out to just reach and grab a small bag of rice, or grab a couple cans of SpaghettiOs or something like that to help somebody out, than it is to like go and get a scoop and a Ziploc baggie of beans and rice and stuff like that. So there is, aside from convenience, there is a good bit of value in buying some of that smaller individually packed stuff. Well, anyway, y'all let me know if y'all enjoyed this video, and if y'all enjoyed this, I'll start bringing y'all along with me, anytime I go on one of these little storage runs, or even if it's not planned and we happen to do it anyway, I'll whip out my phone and record it and kind of talk through what we're doing. Well, anyway, if you made it this far, do me a favor and hit the like button. And why are you being such a freeloader? You're either a freeloader or you're a fed if you're watching this without subscribing. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you don't mind. All right, until next time, y'all be safe.